we just had a long discussion in the locker room. We weren't the better team tonight. Something that we talked about with the upperclassmen group, you have to just use what you've learned when we train in the in-season and the off-season and just kind of put it all together. For this postseason moment, this is what you train for. And there's just really not a whole lot to say when we're playing out of character or we're not playing all season. So just a little bit out of character for us, and too many errors, and Adams was definitely the better team tonight.
We speculated a little bit during the progress that it may have been your being the favorite and being in your gym and the stage. Does any of that contribute to some of those errors?
I don't think so. I mean, we're really good in our gym normally. I think it just truly has something to do with handling the moment of postseason experience and what we're capable of doing. Maybe, sometimes it's easier to be the underdog, but, we've been on top all season and we've been able to stay there. And so something just switched tonight and didn't go our way.
Is it tough night by night every time you guys play? Everybody knows that you're at the top, getting everyone's best every single night. Does that at some point kind of wear on a team, knowing that if you're not playing your best, you could lose any night in RMAC?
Yeah, I mean, that's not something we really focus on. I mean, we've really taken an approach this year that we're going to focus on each opponent one at a time. And I think it's helped in that regard. I don't know if we really knew what kind of season this was going to be going into it. It was just such a new group and a new team. And so I think our approach was, who do we have this Friday? Who do we have this Saturday? And approach it that way, and it worked.
Some of the things from a strategic standpoint that didn't go as planned tonight, what were those?
A little bit of everything. We walked into the game knowing we had to have a strong serve and pass game. We had too many service errors. We had 10. Offensively, we knew there were certain gaps that we could run, and we just didn't hit those, and half of that was just our ball control. Defensively, we knew the players we had to contain, and we didn't contain them, and they did a really great job on the offensive side, really just kind of maintaining that momentum through the match. So it was a little bit of everything.
And what goes through your mind, you guys kind of stole that first set. Adams was up for most of that first set. When you guys go into your huddle, as upperclassmen, what are you guys talking about as far as going into the second set and what you were looking for from the match moving forward?
The first thing we talk about is how we need to start out stronger, because we've been a team lately that has tried to come back, and we've gotten lucky with some big comeback wins, especially in fifth games, and we know that our luck has to run out eventually, and tonight that definitely did. So we talked a lot about, coming out strong and siding out quickly, and I don't think those are two things we converted on very well. We had a lot of slow starts. I think we only won the first point of one of the games, and I think our side-out percentage is one of the lowest it's been all season.
And Melanie, for you, obviously, your season's not over. What do you tell your team, being a senior, really being the big-time leader, with all the success you had individually, what do you tell your team to really get them refocused for the NCAAs?
Well, first I would tell them that I didn't show up at the last game, and I take full responsibility for that, obviously. I think after that, move on. The only thing, we can only get better from here. So we're going to be probably playing in Texas. So just it can only get better from here.
Do you feel like last year's experience, losing in the championship game, but then still moving on, do you think you can pull anything from that experience and then kind of get yourself rolling again?
Yes, definitely. Actually, during a timeout, Coach said that it was kind of like deja vu from last year. Obviously, this wasn't the championship game, but we played very similar to how we did last year. And last year, we also we lost in the semifinals and regionals, and that was also kind of a similar situation. And I just think once we get over the pressure that we feel, I don't know, I felt very jittery out there. I think once we get those jitters out, I think we should be able to play better.